This is Joe Cochimilio again with another reinforcement segment of the Dynamics of Selling program. And for this segment, I wanted to touch on networking and our commitment to professionalism, which is key trait number 3. Networking is a key component of your success. To be able to make it in this industry, you need to be able to have a good network. Call it what you will, sphere of influence, connections, connection 100, whatever you want to call that. But in order to be able to have great success, we have to have a good network of referrals to be able to get there. And it makes our job significantly easier if we do that. So let's play around a little bit with what exactly is networking and what's a good action plan to be able to network. What I've found is there's so many different ways to be able to successfully network. There's organizations out there that do that, whether it's your Chamber of Commerce, or a B&I group or another similar group that's focused on passing referrals. Or you could go other routes. Today, there's so many options through social media. You know, when we hire a new producer in our agency, we do things a little different. When I got started in the industry, they showed me a computer and a desk, and they said, good luck. And that was about it. You know, I did okay. I did fine. I did maybe about average, maybe above average a little bit, just because I've always been a salesman and that's just in my DNA. But I didn't do great. And I think a big part of that was the fact that I didn't know exactly how to network and how to use my skills in that way. Today, with our new producers, we do things quite a bit differently. We say right from the beginning, you know, what industries do you want to go after? And that can change. That can change, but what industries do you want to target right now? Let's play with a couple of them. Let's say one thing that I like my producers to do, if they're going to focus on personal lines, we want them to get good referral sources. Okay, and I want you to think about what maybe the best referral source is for a personal lines account. You know, what we've come up with and figured is brokerages, lenders, lending institutions, because they can't close on a loan without that magic piece of paper, right? They can't close on the loan without that evidence of insurance. And if they can find a good partner to be able to get them those evidences quickly, it makes their life significantly easier. And so what I do is I say, hey, let's get a good network of not only lenders, but let's get a good network together of people that can refer us to lenders. Who could be good referral sources? And so we want to think, if I'm targeting someone that can refer me business, I want to think about who they deal with on a daily basis. And in this example, who do lenders deal with on a daily basis? They work with real estate agents. They work with title companies. Those two in particular are people they work with significantly. And so a great way to be introduced to lenders is by reaching out to some of these ancillary lines, reaching out to title company people, salespeople at a title company. Guess how many agents are hitting them up for business? 0. If you reach out to one of them and say, hey, you know what? Would you mind if I tag along one day on your sales call? You go and stop in on 20 or 30 different brokerages. Is it okay if I tag along and I'll bring the treats? I'll bring the snacks. I'll bring the donuts. Whatever you want me to bring, I'll bring it. And you could do nothing more than just introduce me. You know, that could be a great way to get in the door with several lenders and brokerages and without having to cold call them. A warm introduction. You know, I could reach out to real estate agents and do the same thing with them. But my goal with networking is to be able to focus on who is going to be able to refer me business, who's going to give us the most opportunity to succeed. And I could either spend most of my time cold calling and reaching out to the end user, or I could spend my time looking at people who could be good referral sources. You know, we have a partner that has since broken off and done their own thing, but they decided to take a similar route, not on the commercial side though, with contractors. They sat down and said, okay, who is going to be able to refer me contractors? And what they thought of was a contracting license center. They said, okay, a license center deals with contractors on a daily basis, and they could know several of these people to be able to refer us business to them. And they got in with one, and they ended up just putting a desk in 6 different locations, and now they're able to write contracting business and become an expert in that industry. And it's all just word of mouth and referrals that are coming in. Whatever industry we want to target, we want to make sure that we understand this principle, that networking is a much easier way and more productive way to be able to grow our book of business. And whatever avenue you want to take, if you're not sure on what niche you want to play in yet, we have broader areas to be able to network until we find those niches. And then once we do, we can start targeting that to find those referral sources. But understanding that people buy from people they like. And if you're a referral from someone they like, they're automatically going to like you. And we could blow it, right? We could always blow that. But at least in the beginning, they're going to like you. And so networking is a key component of our success and our growth of our agency. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time.